Just amazing program in Cortland State. It's so clear to me that the culture they have over there is such a fight and such a determination and such a will. You know, talent, obviously, it'll take you so far, but you can see why that team keeps showing up in this tournament. And it took everything we had to go toe-to-toe with them. And I think in the game, we did a phenomenal job of taking the fight to Cortland. I felt like we were the more aggressive team. I loved our swings. We flew out, deep to the park a few times, well positioned on their part. They're incredibly well-coached team. But we knew what our club was all about. And we felt like today was our day. We weren't going to be denied. And it is an incredible comfort to know that we have a defensive shortstop like this kid here. He is phenomenal. Makes these plays all the time in scrimmages. Makes them all the time in games. It just doesn't surprise us what he does. And then for this guy to be a freshman, and without him this year, I can't tell you where it would be. And he does it on nothing but toughness and grit and determination. He's got laser vision. He looks the hitter in the eyes, and he takes the fight to the hitter every single time. And that's really what this game is all about. It's like we always use boxing as the analogy. Is that great mano-a-mano battle? Well, so isn't pitching and hitting. And I couldn't be more thrilled with this kid's attitude on the mound. He is a battler to the nth degree.
You see the irony of that team known for home runs and scoring a lot of runs and big batting averages, that it was defense that puts you into the title run?
Yeah, there's no question. It always gets spun back to pitching and defense, right? That's what baseball is always about. I think in the end, what we were super pleased with is Cortland is so good, such a good team, that they force us to play a style of baseball that maybe we're not accustomed to, and I think everyone here would tell you we're not very good at it, but we got down some key bunts, we moved some runners. I mean, we played small ball, at least small ball to our version, at a very good level today, and that was because Cortland made us do it.
Hey, Connor, it's rare that one play really turns the whole game around. When the ball went out there, everybody in the stands was looking at the left fielder coming in, and you pop out of nowhere. Take us through that play.
Well, they'd been kind of peppering the 5-6 hole both games we played them, so I shifted over a little bit in the hole, and then I just got a good jump off the bat, and was fortunate enough to get there in time. Just snagged it, I guess.
Is that the biggest play of your career?
I'd say so. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Did you have it all the way, or did you catch it with the snow cone, or what was it?
I felt like I had it all the way. I didn't feel any bobbles on the way down or anything, so secured it.
Coach Doug, specifically about the 6 and 7, you load the bases, but then you're able to get out of it after tacking on runs at the top half of the inning.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's right here, the guy next to me, that you got to have a mindset that wants to be in the battle. You got to have a mindset that wants to take the fight to the hitter, and vice versa, same as the hitter. You got to want these moments. Baseball is this long, stretched out game filled with a million little moments, and we have such a comfort level with him because he doesn't have fear, and he's such an attack-oriented kid. And so he made an unbelievable pitch on that kid, and he jammed it back to him. And the other thing about him, he's a great PFP guy. Fields his position well. He can throw to bases. And so Andrew knocked it down, picked it up, collected himself, and threw him out and squashed that huge rally.
And then talk about Connor's ability to start innings, and he started the inning in the 1st and 7th by getting hits, and then you guys scored runs after that.
Yeah, look at these kids on my ball club. I'm an East Coast guy from Boston, Massachusetts. These guys are Texas and West Coast kids, okay? And this kid played at Brophy Prep in Arizona, and he played in the state championship game with Nick Jewett, our starting first baseman, Austin Singer, a starting outfielder, and Jeremy Wolfer on the other team, Chaparral High School. These guys have played in big games for a long, long time now, okay? It doesn't surprise me anything this kid does. If you switched uniforms and you put him at a Division I school, I'm telling you right now, he's a 20th round draft pick. Hope somebody gives him a chance, but nothing he does surprises me. He's an outstanding baseball player.
Connor, what was your approach like today?
I don't know, I just want to stay aggressive and not do too much. I've been flying out a little bit. I still did today, I guess. But, yeah, just trying to stay on top of the ball and shoot it the other way. And it worked out. One of the at-bats or two.
What were you looking for specifically in the first inning to get things going, start the game?
Fastball. I'm just trying to work the count in the first at-bat of the game. And I think it was 3-1. And sitting fastball and just put a swing on it.
Coach, 600 wins. Can you reflect on that milestone?
We want 2 more. I mean, that's where we're at right now. Milestones, I mean, I hate to be the coach that says it. It just means nothing. You do this for all these years. All these wins come from so many kids in our history of our program, 20 years basically. We really feel like we're here on the shoulders of past teams, past players, past parents. The support we have as a program is phenomenal. You don't really think about those things. It's very humbling. I mean, this win today is humbling. But in terms of wins that you accumulate as a coach, I don't think any of us care anything about them. It's because this guy's a great player and this kid just pitched a great game, and you can rewind the clock 15 years.
Andrew, what goes through the mind of a freshman on a senior-laden team in a big game like this? How do you control your emotions and focus?
I try not to add too much pressure on myself. I like to trust my defense. They're a group of veteran guys who've made a bunch of big plays time and time again for me. So I just try to get ahead, which I kind of struggle with today, but just get ground balls and balls hit to my fielders that I have a lot of faith in.
And Andrew, coming in especially, knowing there's 10 outs to go, wanting to finish the game, tell us a little bit about pacing yourself and prepping yourself for that.
Well, like I said, I try not to add too much pressure on myself. I've been put in some pretty big situations this year, so I have a lot of faith in myself and my defense to get out of big jams.